All right. What up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to episode 182 of the Unknown Games podcast. Hopefully, we're live and nothing has gone wrong this week. Like last week, we had a special intro. If you ever caught it, if you ever saw it, you would know. But if you didn't, you're not in the know, and it's okay. I'm your host, Adrian, and join with me, as always, we've got Alex. What's up?
Yes. Oh, sorry. I had a file. I just noticed I had a file on my soundboard that it's not labeled.
Oh.
It's just the date. And I was like, what is that? And then I played it, and that's what it was.
That could have been the most risky thing we could have.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? And I was going to play it live. Anyways.
I remember when you actually played that the first time, you're like, it goes on for like, what, 5 minutes?
It's like a minute almost. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not 5.
I didn't label it, so then I forgot about it. And I was just like, what is that? It's not in a folder or anything. You have a Stream Deck, right?
Yeah.
Do you use it as a soundboard at all, or no?
I have things on here as a soundboard, but I felt like I don't, for when I stream, there's certain ones I use, and there's a bunch of them that I have on here that I'm like, I had them for just like, you mess around with it and you have it for like a couple streams, maybe a month, but then you don't use them anymore. I have some of those too.
Okay, yeah. I forgot about, because I have a bunch of folders and stuff. I just haven't organized them very well, but yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah. Hey, what's up? I'm Alex.
But today we've got a pretty good episode. My face is zoomed in. This camera is very zoomed in. I mean, I'm not sure why. I was doing like an English class earlier, like English lesson, and I had to move the camera a certain way. So one of those deals. But no, we're going to be talking about something that I think both of us have been going through over the past year, maybe like post-COVID at least.
Yeah,
which is
existential crisis. That's right.
Existential crisis when it comes to food and living healthy here in Japan, which you would think is very easy. I mean, how is it hard to get fat in Japan? How can you get Trust me. I thought it wasn't possible.
I think. I mean, yeah, we'll get to the topic.
We'll get to that, yeah.
But
yeah, before we get to the topic, I do want to say thank you to everyone. If you are watching on Spotify, I know Spotify is definitely been pushing podcasts like we've been talking about, but I've been noticing the digits, and I gotta say thanks to everyone who's been supporting there, and I hope that you are enjoying the show. And definitely leave feedback if you want to come over here to YouTube and leave some feedback there, or if you want to participate. I think I do a poll every week, or there's at least one generic poll that says, how are you enjoying the show? I think it's a write-in.
So many episodes? Shit.
We do.
I'm like looking on Spotify now. Yeah, holy shit.
We have a lot of,
yeah.
We have 182.
Yeah.
There might be a number off, but
yeah.
There's a lot of them. That's us. So cool. Thanks so much. And of course, if you're on YouTube, thanks so much for listening there. And if you're on Google Play, Spotify, just like audio wise, you're not seeing our beautiful faces, then we
You're
also
better off, trust me.
Yeah, you might be missing something horrible.
Yeah. And don't look us up.
Halloween scares, but
yeah, we should be VTubers actually.
I got a model, man. I got a full model.
Do you really?
No, I just have a Pokemon version of myself that talks. I have a PNG tuber.
Let's commission models.
Actual full-on models? Where our hands are doing the things?
I went to a store. We're getting off topic already. I went to a store nearby. It's kind of where you live actually. Like a big electronics store. And
you walked by.
They have a computer set up with a webcam. And it's running VTuber software, like just as a store demo. So as you walk by it,
you just turn to a VTuber.
It just snaps onto you, and you're suddenly controlling a VTuber, and it's actually surprisingly really accurate. It's really crazy. So I was walking by and I looked into it, and I was suddenly moving an anime girl, and for hand gestures,
you were suddenly moving an anime girl.
Yeah, it tracks hand gestures like really well. It's crazy.
I think I know the story you're talking about because every time I go there, tend to walk by it. It's like next to the computer section.
Yeah,
like
the computer section.
Yeah, and it's like right in front of the register. It's so weird because it's in front.
Register,
yeah, and you walk by it, and the first time I saw it was maybe like a couple months ago, and I took like a little small short video of it because I was just like, this works works really well.
It's
really
crazy.
well.
Yeah. It's just a webcam too.
Yeah, it's like a Logitech.
It's just a
C920 or something. It's nothing fancy.
And it tracks your individual fingers super well. So I was like doing peace signs and whatever, and like middle fingers, and it's like really good. Like it's
shocking. Yeah. It was actually shockingly good. So I mean, I don't know. You know what? That would actually be kind of cool for like when we're playing games, like if we're doing something like the Sword Art Online thing again, or we're just playing a demo. Just put the VTubers up there. At least we take up less space or more space.
Just the way that it's the tracking, like the model snaps to you suddenly as you stand in front of it. It's like, yeah, wow.
I wonder if that's because it's so well lit too. Like
that's probably it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure anyone who has what's the word? I was gonna say piloted a VTuber model, controlled. I guess like been in charge of. What's the word? What I'm looking for? Kind of stepped into the shoes of a VTuber. Anyone who's done that knows that the better your lighting, the better the tracking, right?
Yeah.
So, and you're in a store, it's like fluorescent white lights everywhere. That's probably due to the lighting as well. So,
yeah, if you want us to become VTubers, let us know, or just get some models made.
Yeah,
let us know. So yeah, this week we're gonna be talking about, like I said, staying healthy and eating good food here in Japan, or just doing it right. And I know for me, so here's the thing. I got to go and blame my boy over here for getting me hooked on some bad things. I got hooked on some addictions.
Cocaine,
heroin,
drugs, actual drugs.
All of the kikken drugs in Japan, all of the dangerous drugs here in Japan, as they call them. No. Like, so when we first started out, we would talk about a lot about McDonald's, right? I never went to McDonald's. And then the pandemic happened. And, I stopped going to the store as often because when I was commuting to work, the train station underneath it was my grocery store. So I'd come home, every Wednesday and I would grab my groceries and then come back home. But once that stopped, it was like me going, what do I do?
How do I feed myself? Right?
Yeah. So I got into this habit of going to obviously, Japan is very convenient, and we've talked about it on the podcast before, like the convenience store has so many daily necessities. Food, of course, you can get your soap and supplies, whatever you need from there as well. But they always have bentos, right? And I got hooked on bentos.
It's a weird thing to say, but yeah.
I couldn't
stop myself. I woke up at night, cold sweats, thinking about bentos.
Dude, I was going in, getting bentos like 2 or 3 times a day, and that's like $3, $4, $5 a pop.
That's actually incredible. That's so much more than me, honestly, man. I usually limit. I had a bento today, actually, but I don't think I've had more than one per day, unless I was traveling. Like, unless I was like not even in the city.
In the city or something, yeah.
Like I was traveling, actually, yeah, but...
So I went through that. That was the bento phase was part 1. Part 2, because, we always talk about limited edition things here in Japan.
The Gente culture.
Yeah, the Gente culture and things rotating in and out within 2 weeks.
Topic. That's a good deep dive topic, Gente culture in Japan, but yeah.
Bro, they had, and they still do this, every 2 to 3 weeks, a new flavor of potato chips rolls in.
Oh, at the Kombini, you mean?
Dude, for like 3 months straight, I was eating potato chips.
Dude, right now it's extra spicy
Doritos. Yeah, yes. I saw those.
I have a bag in my kitchen right now. Yeah.
Are those any different? Because like for what most people don't know is that usually spicy food here in Japan is toned down. So it's maybe it could be like 2 less X's really. Who knows?
You know what? I'm gonna let you try it. Actually, I think you should buy a bag.
See, here we go. Yeah. That was it right there. That was it.
Well, I don't want to spoil it.
You heard him.
You should try it.
Y'all heard him. Everyone, you heard this man say, you know what? You should try them. Go back to the convenience store. Your demons, go face them and eat more of those potato chips. I kicked the habit.
Rip open the bag at the store, like in front of them.
and just start eating it.
You're on the floor eating Doritos. Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, I went through a potato chip phase, and then finally I went to the McDonald's.
Stream, actually, no. I think it'd be a good stream content.
No. You're no.
But they're not even. You know they're not potato chips, right?
They're cornstarch chips.
Yeah. Totally different.
Close enough.
I'm sure it's a staple food of humanity. Yeah.
But then after that, I got hooked on McDonald's Gente stuff. Their limited edition.
Funny. You like stepped up.
I stepped up, and then
fucking like burgers.
And then after that, I was like, I have a problem. Let me move on to Uber Eats, because that one podcast we found out how cheap Uber Eats. What's the plan called?
The monthly plan.
The monthly plan was only like $5.
What's it called even? Like Uber.
It's
premium. I don't even know what it's called.
I actually don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not plus, it's not a minus. I don't know what it's called.
I still subscribe to it.
I still do too.
I still pay for that. Yeah. Because here's the thing. Actually, I've eaten a lot less Uber in the last like half year or even 1 year.
Yeah.
Like significant. I'm ordering significantly less Uber Eats.
Right.
But I still order enough in the month, like once or twice in a month, to kind of break even on that fee.
Yeah, so, because the fee, I think it waives
like 500 yen.
It's 500 yen, and it waives usually 300 yen off of one order if you order like above $12.
Well, it's like free. It's like free delivery. Really, that's where you save your money.
Yeah. And
so you order at least twice in a month, and you've broken even.
And you're good.
You've broken even, so there's no demerit to paying for that, right?
Right.
So that's why I'm still subscribed, I guess. Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like every once in a while, you're like, oh, okay, I might do.
Yeah, because you're like, fuck it. I'm not cooking shit tonight.
Yeah, it's raining or something, and you're just like, let me. And everything's so close here. I would order McDonald's at one point, and it would come in 5 minutes,
like 4 minutes,
5 or 10 minutes after ordering. And I'm like, okay, Uber Eats.
I love ordering from Domino's actually, because it comes piping hot, like actually uncomfortably hot. Yeah, I remember getting it. First time I moved to this apartment, and like my first Domino's here, I was like, I'm gonna get pizza, and then I opened the box. Fucking the cheese is like so not
like the box is actually
stabilized. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, I bit into it. I was like, oh my god, holy shit. Yeah.
But that's the best. I mean, it does, like, if delivery was like that all the time in the US, people would be hooked. But it's also really expensive in terms of, I know I talked to my friends about Uber in the US, and they're like, dude, it's
Uber
like
worse. It's so much bad.
So expensive.
So much worse. Yeah.
And I will say, in this past year, specifically after like the pandemic, everything, the prices have been going, like restaurant prices have been going up. So while Uber Eats Premium, whatever it's called, is taking off the delivery fee, it's actually getting like more and more expensive. I think the Big Mac even went up by about $1.
Really?
On Uber Eats, $1.50, something like that.
So what is it now? Like $9 or something? Or
it is, I think it's $9.50.
Fuck me. Wow. That's
okay. Yeah. It used to be, I think, 800 or 850 is what it used to be earlier this year. So, that incentivized me as well to like, lay off the Uber Eats.
To start making your own McDonald's.
To start making my own McDonald's, exactly.
Yeah.
But so those are like the traps. I think those things are the traps if you are living in Japan and you've gotten too comfortable and maybe you're not cooking. Convenience food is full of a lot of like preservatives.
Salt,
it's salt.
Yeah,
it's
that too, yeah.
Yeah. It's like 5 grams of salt usually, or preservative.
Yeah, it's really bad.
But they taste good. They'll taste great. When you're on them, when you're hooked on them, they taste great. Once you're off them, you'll be like, how did I eat this stuff?
I don't know, man. How often do you eat konbini food now?
So I've gotten off everything I just listed, except for the convenient food, and now I'll eat it maybe like once a day or like once every other day or something. I kind of skip out on it. I'm slowly getting there.
I usually I usually stop by the konbini for food, like let's say maybe twice a week, on average, but let's say twice a week, because it's usually on days that I work out, because my gym is right across the street from a konbini. So when I finish my workout, it's like, I don't know, like 8:30 maybe, and then I'm like, oh, do I go home and then cook dinner? And I'm like, I'm already tired from my workout, and it's the end of the night. I don't want to do I'm done. Like I'm done
Yeah.
doing things. So I'm like, I'm gonna get food and then I'm gonna eat it at home and then I'm good for the evening. So on days like that.
On days like that, yeah.
I get cold meat food. It's like twice a week, yeah.
Yeah, and I usually when I get mine, it's always like lunch. I don't mess around with it for dinner just because it's I feel like I can work it off a little bit more early in the day.
Mm.
A little bit. But yeah, I'm slowly getting off of that as much as possible. I'm trying out. I think you tried out. What is this delivery? Nosh. I think that's what it's called. Nosh or something.
Yeah, I'm on a meal kit service. It's not that one, but I'm on a meal kit service. Actually,
Okay.
I actually made it was. I had meal kit today. Just before I hopped on, I finished eating a meal kit that I made.
Yeah.
And by made, I mean prepared. I didn't. I didn't really.
I mean,
really make it.
I don't know if it's a thing, and it probably is. But like, could you explain what a meal kit is, or like what they allow you to do essentially?
Yeah, I think it'll be the same as in other countries, but basically it's a subscription service, and like let's say almost daily, depends on how many meals you order, but a dude will just come to your door and drop off a bunch of ingredients and stuff and a recipe, and then at night or for dinner or lunch, I guess you can have whatever you want. It tells you how to make it, so they give you exactly everything you need to make that meal and the recipe, and then you just kind of make it. So it kind of takes the burden off you of like, what will I make tonight? Because you've already decided previously, and also the burden of like, do I have what I need for this recipe? Because they actually just give you everything you need.
Yeah.
So that's like a meal kit service, and at least the one that I subscribe to, there's different, let's say, levels of meal kits. So there's the kind where it's straight up like they just give you raw ingredients and a recipe and you put it together.
Just
like
put
you
it
figure
together.
it out. Yeah. And then they have other ones that are like, we'll give you a bag of cut vegetables. You don't gotta cut it. We've already cut it for you. Like here's your vegetables prepared, basically, already. And then the bottom tier, let's call it, like the Elise, like you're a piece of shit. Like you can't do anything. It's like 4 microwavable items. And just give you.
Listen, I'm on the bottom tier, bro. I'm starting from the bottom tier. I didn't know there was a top tier in this.
It's like literally
I just got on
4
it.
things, just 4 things that you microwave.
Dude, it's like a frozen dinner, but
yeah.
But it's like today is the beef course, tomorrow's the fish course. But I gotta say, even for that level, like for that, I thought that it was pretty good. Yo, what up, Yahya? Is up in the chat. What it do? What it do,
sweet.
man?
Yeah, nice.
So I've just started this and it's been good. I have to say, like, if I can, I'll see if they have like the level where I can step it up, because I did do that for one of the services that I had. I think for like the groceries I order online, they'll do that kind of meal kit. But yeah, I mean, the calories are low, at least. That's a good thing, is it's like 200, 300 calories.
Yeah,
I get full off
some of my meals are just like 300, and I'm like, whoa, I actually need more food. Damn, I gotta find some other thing.
It feels like you need more, but then you eat it and you're like, perfectly good,
Yeah, I mean, also obviously everyone's a little different. You have some people have different nutritional requirements. I don't know if you're trying to like lose weight or maintain weight or whatever it is. But on there are some days when I'm like, I gotta eat, I gotta have a little more food than this.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing about, honestly, the thing I found the hardest about being in Japan is lack of vegetables as proportionate to fried foods or starches. Like everything's rice or noodles usually. You've got rice, noodles, and then you have something fried typically. Usually.
Like a fried fish or fried chicken or
fried chicken or fried pork or something. And so for me, like I have like high cholesterol, and so that's why like now I'm actively once again trying to lose weight. I pretty much maintained until the pandemic where I gained. And so that's why I'm trying to cook, or at least cook without using a lot of oil or eat less. And as a starter, things are, that's nice. Sorry. But ultimately it comes down to, I think, exercise, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, to really
I don't go to the office anymore, right?
Yeah.
So my lifestyle is so much more sedentary than it used to be. Like I wake up, and I roll out of bed and like come to this chair. It's like, I don't know, like 10 meters away. It's not very far. And I sit in this chair until I go back to bed. So on days that I don't exercise, like I didn't go to the gym today, I don't really move all that much. So now that I'm work from home, I have to really make a conscious effort to exercise or at least kind of move. So I go to the gym 3 times a week on average. And that's honestly all the exercise that I get. I still feel like I need to do like a little bit more. I don't know about you. I don't know how you're getting your exercise recently. Like, do you do a cardio? Do you jog at all, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot of. I mean, I ride my bike a lot. I'll usually like ride it all the way to. There's like a station over. There's a couple stations. I'll usually ride one or two stations over, and it's. I mean, daily or 4 times a week or something. Definitely on the weekends, I try to get out and like right now, I'm working only 4 days a week, and that Friday working like not working the Friday and just having that day to do exercise.
You're just exercising that day.
Was yeah. It's been so good. I mean, now it's getting colder, and while I do have a gym membership, it's like gyms here are expensive. Yeah, some of them can be like just. I pay like almost $80 just to go on the weekend.
Oh, that's because you go to fucking an
Goals.
expensive gym.
Yeah, and it's like 6 minutes away by bike or by walk. It's like 10 minutes or so. So like that's the closest.
Yeah. That's not too bad. Distance wise, that's actually the sweet spot.
It's the sweet spot.
I find if gyms are too inconvenient to go to, you're not gonna go to the gym, right?
Yeah.
Admit it. Like you're not. There's days when you're gonna be like, fuck it, I'm not going. So it has to be close enough for you to be like, I have no excuse. I have to go.
Right.
My gym's about the same amount of distance away from me. I go to like the poor man's chain, I guess. So I pay about like I pay $80 to go on evenings at weekends. So I cannot go between like 9 and 6 on the weekdays.
But that's
which
nice.
Is fine. I'm usually working anyways.
Yeah.
Some days I'm not working and I'm like, oh, I kind of wish I could just knock out a workout right now. But I can't. I'm like, I gotta wait till 6. That kind of sucks, right? But I pay $80 for that. I know the cheapest gym that I ever went to was Anytime Fitness back when I lived close to one.
Okay.
That was awesome because it was like $80 a month, but it was like literally anytime
you want. I mean, I think we have one for the closest one for me is like 25 minutes by bike.
Yeah, that's a little too far, yeah.
And then the other one is, it's about 25 minutes by bike too.
I know.
It's like
Konami,
it's a pain.
People might not know this, but Konami, that Konami, they run a gym chain in Japan, right?
Yeah.
It's Konami Sports Clubs. Those gyms are comically expensive, and they're dumb, honestly, in terms of like pricing. Like, if you join a Konami gym, I think it's probably like $80, but you can only go on like certain times and certain days.
Oh wow!
Like you can only go, like on the weekends only or whatever. And if you try to go to another Konami, like let's say you're on a business trip or something. Like,
wait, you can't go to? It's not like Universal.
You can go to it, but you have to pay like extra just to go to that other Konami gym.
Sounds like Konami.
Yeah,
it sounds like Konami. I mean, I know that there's one here, like in the city I live in. I've never been to it. I've just always walked by it.
You should do a Kengaku. You should go inside and do a looky aroundy.
I feel like they have like a lot of different centers, like in terms of like what you can do on the inside. There's tennis. There's
a huge. That's the thing. Like
to the
credit,
Olympic pool, everything.
They are expensive, but they are usually very, very like what's the word? Equipped. Like they have so much shit in there, like a full ass pool and fucking juice bar. Yeah,
juice bar.
Yeah, they're really equipped. But I remember the one in the city that I used to live in. It's in a gigantic. It's like in a really big mall. They have like hundreds of treadmills just like lined up. It looks like a human running factory. It's insane. I was like, whoa, holy shit, that's a lot of treadmills. There's a lot of
there's a few options here in terms of gyms, but the closer it is, the better. So I ended up with Gold's. Ironically, I don't go. I go. The last time I went, man,
I gotta
get my money's worth now. I'm burning money
if you don't go. Yeah,
I'm burning the money. So like my next step is to get back into the gym, because typically I used to do a lot of running, but like for how much I need to lose, I need to make up in muscle or else I'll look very skinny.
Is that a look you don't want? You don't want to look skinny. You want to look like filled out.
I want to, I want to look filled out, not like super muscular or anything, but I just don't want to look skinny.
You don't want your shirt to be a little loose. You want a little like tight.
I want a little tight. Yeah. I'm short,
get muscle, dude. You gotta bench press. You gotta
basically.
You gotta put the work in.
I gotta put the work in.
I gotta admit, so I've been going to the gym for like 2 years now, and one of the most satisfying feelings is actually going up on the weight scale. Like, because it's so gradual, it's so slow that you yourself, I feel like you don't notice you get yourself getting stronger. But there's gonna be a time when you're doing a lot of weightlifting, and then you set it to a way higher weight that previously was like impossible to you, and then you're like, oh, I can do this. Holy shit, I actually have gotten stronger. Yeah, it's like, it's so nice.
It's a good feeling. Like, I think any type of forward momentum or progress that you make in anything, but especially like where you can, like you said, you can see it directly and then you feel it as well. It's just a really good feeling. So, I mean, I feel like that's one of the things that, and there's different ways around this too. You can walk a lot in Japan. I mean, that's one of the reasons I never thought that I would gain weight, is because I was walking
so much. Yeah,
I was walking so much. Like, if you come to Japan from a Western country, I will just say if you're from America, because that's an easy example. Yeah, like you lose, like, look, it's easy target. It's easy pickings right there. You lose like 10 pounds when you come here and stay for a month.
Straight
up, you really do.
Just shots fired on two.
I'm firing the shots. I'm firing the shots.
Though, so yeah,
it is America.
Yeah, I when I first moved to Japan, like when I started living by myself and getting my first job in Japan, I also had the impression that I was gonna be like super healthy. I don't know what it is, but I think a lot of people seem to have this impression that Japan is healthier and you will lose weight and you'll be super skinny in no time, kind of thing. But I was living by myself, totally like bachelor life, right? I didn't cook, period. Did not cook at all. So all my meals were like home food, every single one. And I wasn't going to the gym. So I gained weight. I hella gained weight. I got like fat, like chubby, right? And it was so gradual that I didn't really notice it. And I remember like looking on Facebook at a picture that my friend had uploaded. We went to karaoke, whatever, and he uploaded a picture of us. And I looked at it and I was like, holy shit, I'm fat now. Oh my god.
It is a gradual thing. Like, even for myself, like, I noticed it. Like, I would, every time I get up in the morning, I brush my teeth, but I step on a scale. So then I look down and I'm like, what am I in the morning, at least? And then, when in the evening time, I'll look at the night or whatever. And I'm just like, it's slowly going up over the pandemic, right? And well, specifically in that last year of the pandemic. But for me, I did a lot of walking here for all of my jobs. And I really do like, that's one of the things I like about Japan, is just the option to just walk everywhere. I would walk for like hours to stores or, just taking a walk. And so that was always kind of like keeping me right there. So, I guess fundamentally, it's nothing really too different than what you would do in a Western country. But like you said, it's the illusion. It really is the illusion of hey, it's Japan. And I mean, there is less portion. Everything you're gonna get.
It's true that everything is like smaller portion wise, but it's still garbage food. Honestly, go to a kombini, everything's deep fried, right?
Yeah, if you mess with that kombini food,
it's like, oh, this curry pon looks really good. Curry bread. You know what a curry bread is? It's fucking curry stuffed in a bread, deep fried. It's not healthy.
See, okay? And the crazy thing is, it's never a lot of calories, right? I can tell you right now, that thing is probably anywhere from 200 to 500 calories, depending on
curry bread is the ballpark of like 300-ish.
Yeah. So at one point, I started looking at like, what's the fat count in this thing? Well, it's this.
Like really high. Yeah, it's like 40 grams or 40 grams. Yeah, it's
exactly. The fat count in almost everything in the convenience is like 30, 40. Well, I'd say 20 to 40 grams.
Yeah, the worst I've ever seen. The worst I've seen for fat is probably like 60 or something like that.
Even cup noodles, man, dude. Some of that stuff, you just be like, the heck?
Yeah, so I don't or I know some people don't track they don't look at that, honestly.
Yeah.
That kind of information. And you know, admittedly, I think you're probably happier not knowing. Like over the pandemic, I stopped going to the gym and I stopped even counting calories. I just stopped doing everything, and I was eating whatever I wanted to whenever I wanted to. And yeah, it's great. It's awesome. You don't worry
It was
about
like bachelor
food.
life.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm getting fat. Like my weight was maintained, like just the kilogram number was the same, but I wasn't going to the gym. So I was actually losing muscle and getting fat and just bouncing out.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I should work out again. So I started going to the gym again. And yeah, I hadn't weighed myself in a while though. I actually got my health check today, and I like, how much do you weigh? And I'm like, I don't know, like this much. And then I stepped on a scale and I was like, oh fuck, that's like way higher than I thought. I'm like, I hope it's muscle. I'm hoping
but
that's
it's
all
muscle
muscle.
though.
Actually,
It's muscle. I mean, you can. I think as we get older, you kind of know where your body gains fat. Like my body gains fat in my chest, like gut and chest, for whatever reason. And there's like a little bit in my face, but like if you ever look at me, you won't know that it's just fat. You know, people are like, "Oh, you look the same, or you look fine," and it's just like, you don't see that extra 20 on me, do you?
Yeah, I met an old friend like on the weekend, and he was like, "Whoa, did you lose weight?" And I was like, maybe. I don't know, actually."
Well, I mean, but over the course of time, like we could probably pull up like an old podcast,
and like look at my
you'll
face.
see, yeah, you'll see the difference in your face. You'll see probably the difference in my face too. Like, but you can tell, like, you definitely have slimmed down in the face a little bit more, and it's like you're more, you have more form. There we go.
Yeah, I'm also wearing a slightly tighter shirt today, so if I look different, also it's a small shirt, but yeah.
Small shirt, not big body.
That reminds me, actually, side topic, actually. I bought a shirt a couple of months ago that I was like, well, I like the shirt. It looks sick. And it is so damn tight now. Like, I cannot wear it. I only wore that shirt like once, and it's so tight I can't put it on. I'm like, oh, what have I done? I'm like, fuck, I can't wear this.
That's the one, like, the one actual bad thing about gaining or losing weight. 100%. Like, sometimes it's just clothes. You're like,
I'm a little mad too, because the shirt is M, like medium. All the shirts that I buy are always M. I just buy M shirts, and this one also was M in the store. It was like one of the shirts that are sold in bags. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Shirts that are sold in bags, like you go to
it's already it's on sale or discount or something. Usually,
so I was like, all right, it's an M. I know what I'm getting into here. I bought it. I threw it on, and I'm like, why the fuck is this shirt tight? I thought I bought an M. So. Yeah, and that's crazy. Some I think some Japanese brands just have different standards. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, whatever. So
when was this?
I just basically can't wear it anymore, because the only way for me to be able to fit into it is to lose a significant amount of mass, like fat and muscle, and I don't want to do that. So,
well, that's not it. I'm trying to put this up on the screen really quick. I don't know which. I'm trying to. I found I didn't find a podcast. It's on YouTube. You want to go look on YouTube? There are old podcasts there all the time. Here we go. Is there a? Oh gosh. When I did the sort, there we go. This was 2 years ago.
Oh shit! You gotta wait, because
yeah,
watch it on YouTube, and it's a couple of minutes or so.
Oh yeah, you can actually tell by like the side of your face.
Oh yeah, I look significantly better now.
No, you have like it's like a baby face almost.
Oh, there we go.
I can't tell. No, and there's a little bit of the chin. The chin is there too. There's a little bit of a. It's not like a big chin, but like you can. Like, I'm sure if you turned sideways, that I'm not gonna highlight this. I'm pretty sure it's not there the same way. Like I said, everything's just tighter.
Sweet.
Or it could be lighting. You never know.
Could be lighting. Yeah, I'm using different lighting now. I'm using a softbox. Look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when you know you're legit.
I'm 100% sure I had more hair. Like the hairline hadn't receded as much.
Oh my god! As I get older, I'm always like, I'm not losing hair, am I? Like something I'm always concerned about. Yeah.
Now I'm just like, I wonder what I weighed back then. 2 years ago, I guess. It's probably Probably, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Dang, we look really young. I mean, we look younger than now.
It's true. I mean, it's fact, actually.
It's fact. That's true. It's true and it's fact. And that was 100 episodes ago.
Yeah, almost.
A little over, yeah.
Shit.
Almost,
That's
yeah.
like 2 years. That's 2 years, yeah.
Episode 80. Jeez. Gosh. We were talking about Persona 5.
Oh, wow.
A game which is, if you really want to go back, Persona 5 is like, what, 7, 8 years old at this point?
P5 came out in 2016 or something, right?
Yeah, game was fucking 7 years old.
Fuck, that freaks me out, actually. That's
like I remember working my previous job, walking down the businessman street, listening to a podcast about Persona 5.
Yeah,
in the hot summer.
I was at my previous job too, actually, and I remember just binging the fuck out of it over Golden Week when I had no work. 1 week no work, and I was like, Persona 5, baby, that's all I'm gonna do right now. So
crazy, man. All I can say. And we were talking about Game Pass. I was playing Kingdom Hearts, and you were playing Pokemon.
Which Pokemon? Sword Shield?
You were playing Pokemon Blue.
Oh, I guess that's when I like replayed it, yeah.
Apex Legends was doing War Games event, and Neo The World Ends With You apparently was probably just announced. I don't think it was out then.
Right. I beat that on stream.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Remake Intermission. I think
Intermission? Intergrade?
I don't know why I have it called Intermission here, but it's called Intermission.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Fun times.
Yeah, fun times.
Fun times.
Yeah, what even are we talking about right now? Yeah, the gym and working out.
The gym and working out, yeah.
It's really easy to gain weight if you're not careful. I mean, you could apply that logic to fucking anything, any country. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. I mean, obviously, if you don't watch what you eat and you just eat garbage all the time and you don't exercise, you're probably gonna gain weight unless you have incredible metabolism.
Yeah.
But it happened to me because it's so easy to fall into that. Yeah, because I just moved to Japan. I was living with myself. I didn't cook at all, and I wasn't really taking care of myself, and I just got fat. And I just hit me so suddenly, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta lose weight. So that's when I was like, I gotta join a gym. I'd never joined a gym ever in my life up until that point. I'd always just never worked out, and I was like, I have to work out now. So I did that, and this is back at my first job teaching English, and I actually had like so much free time that and it was at the Anytime Fitness, so I could go anytime. So I'd finish work at like 11 p.m. And I would work out until 1 a.m, go home, sleep, and then just repeat. I would do that every day. Yeah.
Sounds hellish, actually.
It's actually not that bad, honestly, because I'm a night owl naturally. Like I just stay up late, and so teaching English doesn't pay very well. But admittedly, for someone with my sleep schedule and when I was living by myself and stuff, it kind of worked out great for me, honestly, because I would come home at like 10:30, work out until like 1, sleep, wake up at 12:30, go back to work, and just repeat that every single day.
I had the opposite teaching experience.
Because you taught in a school, right? You didn't teach in a...
Yeah. I taught in a school and for a middle schools here within the city, and it was kind of like a JET program type deal. So the pay was actually really good at the time. It was really good salary, and then I just got really involved with school sports or like the clubs, teaching the kids and assistant coaching basically. So I ended up running laps with baseball and softball team. And
did you have to do that, or did you?
No. I was just trying to make more avenues for the kids to practice their English and or just talk to a foreigner, because they don't get the chance to do it. So I was just like, yeah. So I was over here playing table tennis one day, next day over here doing some baseball. At one point I was running laps with the track team. And the track kids were like, I'm surprised he can keep up. Wow.
Damn, dude.
We're so
What
inspired.
video are you playing on the stream, by the way? I can't stop watching this. It looks so good.
This is you can thank Ruination from my stream for providing us with all the Yummy Boy channel Korean videos. They always do.
This looks so good. What am I looking at?
You are looking at the most giant pork cutlet bowl
I see that.
in Japan.
It's like a
there you go.
It's huge. Yeah, damn.
But I mean, this channel does nothing but street food, and not just Japan, but also Korea and also Southeast Asia, essentially. And it's just like 15 minutes of just looking at this from
so
start
lucky.
to the end.
I'm lucky that I already ate dinner because damn, holy shit, that looks awesome.
Every time.
Where is that? Okay, can we go to this? Like, actually, no, I'm serious. Like, where?
Oh, can we? This place is in Tonkatsu. Maru Shichi Fuga? Is this in? Well, let's see.
It's in like this country. It's in Japan.
It's in Japan, yeah.
Yeah, if it's in Tokyo, like I'm going to this. Like, holy shit.
Where? Oh yeah. It is in Koto City. Wait, Tokyo.
Koto?
Yeah.
Oh, Kotoku. Okay.
Yeah, Kotoku. Yeah.
I'm going to that. Holy shit.
I didn't realize it was this close. Out of all these videos I watch, I never actually look at the.
What's the nearest station? Train station.
To this place looks like Kabayacho, or there has to be a subway. Yeah, there's subway. Kiba. Monzen Nakacho, or Toyocho.
I am so unfamiliar with that part of Tokyo.
So this would be like on the, what's the Disney line?
KO line.
Or the Musashi, or is it the KO?
Oh, yeah, the KO, the Musashi line. Yeah.
This should be that line. Yeah, Uriyasu.
Dude, we should go. I'm serious. Like, that looks awesome. We should go. Yeah.
I'll go get that.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, this giant bad boy. I mean, it's sick. They even have like sandwiches apparently.
Yeah, we should go. Holy shit. Yeah,
see,
awesome.
See, people, this is what we're talking about. Look at how small cut these sandwiches are, but look how thick this all is. You're eating fried pork.
You're just
breaded
eating like
fried pork on bread.
Yeah.
It is a sandwich of bread with grease. But boy, is it probably tasting all sorts of good. Oh, that's some thick bread too.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Anyways, anyways, yes.
It was like, how do we even, let me turn this off. Let me go find another Yummy Boy video so you can be in peace. Maybe one that's less appealing. Maybe one that's just disgusting.
Salad.
Or something.
Salad.
Oh, this is Sugoi Uma Japan. This isn't even Yummy Boy.
I used to walk a lot more back when I was still commuting to the office. So I figured I was getting a lot of my exercise that way, just walking to the station.
I think you really do.
Work. Yeah, but now that I don't go, I don't go to the office at all. I'm at home. But I used to have to buy new shoes every single year. So my shoes would just, I don't know why I put that in quotation mark. They're real shoes.
my shoes.
But yeah, my shoes would kind of fall apart within the year, and I would buy a new pair every single year. But now that I'm not as active outside, I kind of been stretching out my current pair for 2-ish years, almost 3 at this point.
I'm in the same boat. I finally got to the point where I need new kind of walking shoes, or just exercise shoes. But then I have another pair of just normal Nikes that I can, you just walk in. I'm just like, okay, these are my dress shoes, but I don't need to be walking in my dress shoes for my normal walking. I want to keep them kind of clean, for when I go out, meet people and such.
Yeah. I only have one pair of shoes. I just have a pair of Vans that I wear. But it's probably time to maybe replace them. They are a little bit dirty and that kind of thing, but
we also got also shout outs to Frank in the chat right now. Food and health stream, and the video is fried goodness. Respect.
Yeah, I didn't even ask to put that video on. I just saw it playing and I was like, what are you putting on there? Look,
redirect every one of your complaints. If anyone wants to complain about these videos, you talk to Ruin Nation. You tell me about them.
You're the one playing them. You're the one queuing them
up. He told me to. He made me do it.
You're possessed. You can't control yourself right now. You're just
he's like, Trix, I'm not even here.
Playing. I can't stop playing these videos.
These are the videos, the food videos, man.
It's not me. I swear to God.
I swear it's not me.
Yeah.
It's Halloween time. I'm possessed by food
Possessed
spirits.
by the food. Yeah.
They always start off with eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, we can definitely go to that place though.
I'm so down. Honestly, it looks awesome. Yeah.
I might need to. Yeah, my friend's supposed to be coming to Japan in like November, and they're like, "Yeah, we need to go to some places." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well."
Yeah, do that.
Anyway,
that's great.
It's pretty simple as long as, like I said, I think the main point is in terms of Japan, as long as you're moving, you'll be fine. There's less fat. There's less fat. There's less fat portion. I feel like compared to America. I'm just gonna be real.
The portions even in Canada, right, are so much bigger than Japan. So every time I go back home to visit, I gotta do the doggy bag thing. I'm like, I can't eat all this food.
Just look at the Domino's pizza sizes. Are they comparable now? Are they still equivalent? Are they 1-to-1 finally?
I think they're getting a little bit bigger, but they might still be slightly smaller than what size pizza you get back from.
And we've had 2 increases too over the past couple of years.
Yeah. So, speaking of Domino's, actually, I haven't had Domino's in a while.
I haven't had Domino's in a while. That was one of my other trends. That was another trend.
Oh, the triple pizza deal. Fuck, that was so deadly. That was deadly, man.
We used to have that. I don't know. I guess we still have that in the U.S., but it used to be super cheap. I don't know if did you have it in Canada, the 555 deal?
No, I don't think so.
So back when I was in like high school, they had for the longest time, it was the 555 deal, 5 medium pizzas for $5 a piece.
That's what?
5 medium pizzas for $5 a piece. So me and my friends, every Friday, we just get together, and it wasn't like a specific day; it was any time. So we was like, "You got $5? I got $5. Let's go. Let's get it."
Get 5 pizzas, yeah.
And get your 3 pizzas for $5 a piece. So it was. Now I think they do I think it's 777 large, or it might be 888 or something. I think they've kept it, but it's just
like
scaled.
More expensive, but also bigger pizzas.
But bigger pizzas or something, yeah.
That's crazy. No, so. Japan just has? I don't know.
I think they still have it.
Yeah, but I think it's like limited to members in their app now. Like before, you could just go on their website. Yeah, you have to download their dumbass Domino's app for it, but whatever.
Dude, that's crazy. Well, that's sad.
I haven't done that in a while. I haven't had. I was gonna say I haven't had McDonald's in a while, but I actually had McDonald's on Friday. But
did you have the Ebi nuggets, the shrimp nuggets? Are they still there?
I had the sukiyaki. No, the skimi burger thing.
Oh, the skimi burger. The only thing that was good about the skimi part this year was the apple pie, or like the pie.
I didn't have the pie.
It was like mochi and anko inside of it, like red bean paste.
Okay.
It was actually sweet. It was actually like legit good.
Cool. Yeah, I had the gyutsuki, so it's like sukiyaki beef on a skimi burger. That was what I had. It was all right. It was good.
My conditions to getting McDonald's now is I have to bike there.
You have to bike to McDonald's? Oh.
I have to bike just to make sure, just to be like, I did something. I biked there at least. But I mean, even then I had the, what did I even have from McDonald's? Here are the burgers, the skimi burgers. I don't. The main thing I liked from McDonald's I found over the past year was just fries. I could care less about the burger. It was like the fries because they came so hot and salty. And now I'm just like, I can just cook my own potatoes, like just crisp them myself. Yeah, an air fryer or whatever, and just and they taste so much better. So everyone's like, "You didn't know this before?" I was like, "I did," but then I got out the habit. I got out the lifestyle.
Aside from the gym, actually, I don't exercise at all. But I'm wondering if I could maybe try to integrate exercise at home in some way. I know there's like fit boxing or whatever. Have you played that? Is it good?
I own fit boxing and I own Ring Fit.
Okay, I also own Ring Fit and I played it for a total of like 20 minutes and then touched it after that. But like, which do you still play them or no?
I've been trying to get back into Ring Fit. So Ring Fit I played for about a month and a half or 2 months. And that game it's legit. It's legit. Like,
I'm sure it is. Yeah, I know it is.
It keeps you fit. I actually lost a little weight from it, but I felt fit, like, and everything.
What about fit boxing?
fit boxing, it's kind of hard for me because I can't get it's rhythm based boxing, right?
It's rhythm based gesture boxing.
Boxing.
You're swinging your arms essentially. You're holding Wii remotes or not Wii remotes. Sorry.
Well, to do the jab, like they do want you to do it kind of like right, and the trainer there is really nice. I think they've got it's a much simpler.
The NPC trainer is very nice too. Yeah.
They have like a good option. There's like 10 trainers. You can customize them, and it's, I know. But no, I mean, I get hooked on the beat too much, and like you're supposed to be like moving your feet back and forth as you're boxing and as you're throwing straights and jabbing or shorts or whatever. And like if I'm like, oh, my feet are off rhythm, I'm off beat kind of thing, it's hard for me to like fix it again for myself.
Okay.
So Ring Fit I think is the better just because it's more simple.
I never played what you're doing. Fitboxing at all, but here's the thing. I don't know if you knew this, but they announced the Hatsune Miku Fitboxing.
Yeah, but you have to buy the Hatsune Miku Fitboxing.
Yeah, it's a different game entirely.
Yeah, it's a different game, which sucks.
Yeah. But I'm like, well, maybe I want to play that. Maybe I want to play Hatsune Miku Fitboxing because it's just like a bunch of like songs that I already know that you can kind of fitbox to. So maybe that'd be fun.
You can go for it. I mean, it's like you said, it's going to depend on you, like actually doing the correct, doing the correct motions. The workouts are shorter than Ring Fit though.
Did you ever play Beat Saber?
Yeah. I was just about to.
That's an actual workout. That's a legit workout.
I was just about to say, so the thing for me is I only have so much room in my apartment space, and I think for anyone, if you move to Japan, you're only going to have. You might have even less than I have. You might have
unless you're room. Like rich, unless you're PewDiePie.
Like, so at one point I was doing Ring Fit in this room right here, and I mean while it works, it's not like, I mean it's not comfortable, but I don't have a TV that's tall enough to where when I like in the living room, it's lower, so like I don't want to run and look down, or like for fitness boxing, I don't want to, look down and then have to do the exercises. Right. So I ended up getting, before all this other fitness stuff, I actually got the Quest 2. And like you said, Beat Saber, and there's a couple of other like actual workout routine kind of software apps. Dude, that junk is good.
But you don't do them anymore though, right?
I don't do them anymore. But I'm thinking to start back up to do those because those are good for cardio.
Yes, like it is cardio. Yeah,
it's really good cardio. There's like a dance trainer that I got, like an app where it has like current songs, and it's like I said, Beat Saber too. Like you're really moving. The only thing is, swear, I almost punched the wall, and I almost punched my TV one time.
All right, I'll tell you what. I have punched my wall and my monitor playing in VR before. Like straight up, just cracked the fucking controller right on the wall. Also, my monitor very dicey. Because it's like hard. My room it's small. It's just I don't have a lot of space, right? So
yeah.
I remember when I first was looking for apartments before I had moved into this one, I was like, what do I want? I gotta think about how I want to use my space. And I was like, I want a VR space. I would love to have a VR setup, always ready to go. I have everything just set up, and I can just play some VR every now and then. I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
And then I ended up. That just never happened because ultimately apartments are smaller in the Tokyo area, right? So
yeah
I got real lucky with this space. I kind of stole this room exclusively for streaming and work and stuff, so it is.
You have a couch in that room.
I do. It's a small couch it's from Nitori, so it doesn't. It's a tiny couch. It's like two chairs.
It's the two I remember seeing that this weekend. It's still nice though.
Yeah, but aside from our living room, I mean, this is probably the second biggest room, and I just stole it for my stream stuff. So yeah, there's a couch in here. It's not a big couch. It's so actually this couch right here. It's so small that if I try to nap on it, my head and legs would be on the armrests.
Oh gosh,
so it's actually not comfortable.
Geez, that
like
doesn't
my neck
sound...
is just on the armrest. It's actually not very great for naps. But I try not to nap on it for that reason.
I mean, my couch I can still stretch out on at least, but I need a new one that's just more cushions. I want a couch where like I want to call it a Western couch, Right now I have a Japanese couch, so it's like low to the ground kind of thing.
Yeah, like this is low to the ground. This is hell low to the ground. I don't know if you can tell on
dude,
camera,
I have it lower to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Take the cushions off your couch, low to the ground. Low to the ground.
So you have to sit cross-legged, basically. Like it's your ass is on the couch, and then your feet and knees are on the ground, right?
I mean, basically, yeah. So I just like sit cross-legged
on it.
Yeah. So I'm looking to, whenever I do change apartments, I want a place where I can actually just get a couch where I can just sit normal style.
Yeah,
Western style. I don't know.
Your knees are at a 90-degree angle, kind of thing. Yeah.
Maybe put a coffee table in front of it. Maybe have an actual dinner table.
Hashtag goals. Hashtag goals. I want a couch and a coffee table.
I want to get that. I want to get that 40+ inch TV because TVs here are expensive as heck. I mean, you go back to the States and probably Canada, you can get just a ballin' TV, like a cheap, good 1080p TV, just like to throw in.
Vizio TV or whatever they're called.
No, the freaking Samsungs are cheap now. Everything's cheap. You can get a Samsung just for like $800.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, $800 for just like a 60-inch now, or less. That's just norm. It's crazy.
I want to buy a new TV soon too, because the TV in our living room is still 1080p, believe it or not.
Mine is too, and it's only 32 inches or 37.
Ours is like 42 inches, so it's bigger. It's worse than less pixel density actually. So yeah, the only 4K screen in our apartment is my monitor.
It's just the monitor.
Yeah, that's it.
All you need, man. High refresh rate and everything. You just take that.
Yeah.
Get yourself a OLED or QLED.
Yeah.
Marketing terms.
So,
anyways. What up, Morto? Okay. Apex Legends Fit Boxing.
How does that work? 'Cause
I think you just play as Pathfinder or something. He's the only one with the
punch everyone. It's a battle royale.
You just go in and just.
They should do a VR, like someone should do a VR battle royale, but there's no guns, so you just have to punch everyone.
What? Yeah.
You just drop in. It's in VR though, right? And then you have to punch everyone. There's no guns. You have to run this huge map, find someone, and then you 1-to-1 duel them to the death. Like you box them. And you have to do that like 40 more times.
Yeah. I just reverse roles. That's normally what you do to me. I needed you to feel that silence.
Would that not be fun?
It probably would. I mean, you could also just play some paintball.
So play what? Paintball?
Paintball, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a gun though. You don't want to shoot people. There's no shooting.
No shooting. Mortal Kombat Fit. Chat's just going to talk about all these fits things that we can't do.
Have you ever fought anyone?
What?
Yeah.
And this week on Health and Food in Japan, we're talking about, have you ever fought anyone? I don't think I fought my bus driver. I'm gonna be real. I fought my bus driver.
Hold the fuck up. Wait, that's not what I expected. Wait, why?
There's only been 2 fights I've gotten into in my life.
City bus driver, like it was a city route, and you're like, take me to the train station, and I don't want to. You're like,
only two fights I've ever gotten into in my life. One.
Yeah, I don't think I was expecting that actually. Why your bus? Why? What the fuck?
I'm trying to remember. I think something
like a school bus driver.
Yeah, it was a school bus driver. It was a school bus driver. It was a city bus driver. No, it was like this.
What the?
I forgot what it like. I don't even remember what it was. I think someone had said something to me. Like there was a pop off between me and another kid, and then I think whatever had happened, I don't even remember. I just remember the bus driver came over. He said some words. I wasn't having them words, and next thing I know, I don't know if I actually tried to swing at him or what. I really don't think I swung at him. I don't think I've actually punched anyone in my life. But I just remember the dude picked me up by my hoodie and was just like suffocating. I kid you not, like I was actually like I could not breathe, and he like took me to the front of the bus by carrying me by my hoodie by the hood. It was like middle school.
Okay, it'd be funny if you're like I was 17.
No, I didn't drive it. I drove, but no, I passed out for a little bit, and then like I just remember it became like a mini thing because we went to like the school and there was a whole like little mini trial. They got the bus cam and everything.
What the hell?
But no one liked that bus driver. I'm telling you right now. I came back and he was gone. Everyone was like, "Thank you."
You were a hero for attempting to hurt the bus driver, but not really doing anything.
Exactly.
You showed him.
I showed him. Yeah, I showed him. All right. It was a really random time in life.
I asked if you ever got in a fight, and you said I once attempted to hurt the bus driver, but he really put me in my place. That
dude was a big man. His name was Mr. Gateway, man. He was Mr. Gateway. He was probably like a Dell. He was a gateway computer, Mr. Gateway.
That's so funny.
Oh, no, Mr. Gatewood. I don't know if his name was Mr. Gateway or Mr. Gatewoods. One of the two.
Oh my god. So you've never had a physical confrontation in your life? Ever?
Outside of that, there was probably the one time in church. See, it goes even stranger.
How did you get a fight in church? What the heck? What's happening?
Oh man.
Was it the priest? Just got up there. Just walked down the aisle. You still like mic'd up to the church PA system. Stop it! Stop!
No. It was. I'm not gonna get into that one. That one I actually did. I lost that fight. Let's say I lost that fight. It was not a good experience.
Against God. Yeah, God really.
That was not a good experience right there. Anyways, before.
How do you get a fight in church? How do you get in a fight in church?
It was outside of church, not in church.
Oh my god.
Took it outside.
Oh my god.
Took it outside. Anyways.
That's so funny.
You got into a fight into a church fight?
Yeah, well, did you get a disagreement? You're like over a biblical verse or something?
No, this was actually just kids being kids. Okay, fine. You know what? Here's the story. Kids were being kids in the summer outside of church, and older kids were pitting younger kids in a fight against each other.
At church.
At church.
Well, man, church is wild. I've been missing out my whole life. That
is what happened. That is what happened.
Man.
So I was pitted against another kid.
And you're like, okay, I'll fight. All right.
I tried to. I'm not even gonna say anymore. I'm not saying anymore. Not saying anymore. Just to protect the dignity.
Oh, that's so funny.
Protect my dignity. Oh well. I play video games now.
Yeah. No bus drivers to
top 100 Evo Japan, man. I fought some people there. That's right. Virtually.
Oh, that's so funny. All right.
Gosh, you guys are horrible. All right. Well, can you tell them where they can find you on the web? What you're doing on the Twitches?
Yeah, fine. I stream on Twitch 2 times a week. It's twitch.tv/324. I'm like 2/3 of the way through Sea of Stars, I think. We're gonna be done in a bit, but aside from Sea of Stars, aside from JRPGs, I've been meaning to get around to playing some super weird ass games. I went to Book Off a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you've ever done this, but just go to a Book Off, go to the PSU section, and try to find like the weirdest, wackiest games. And there's some crazy shit out there.
Are we talking about the non-adult games or the adult games? What are we talking about here?
What adult games are on PS2?
I don't know. I just assume that it's probably some love simulator or something.
Love simulator.
When you're
not even referring to like a dating sim or anything, you're referring to a love simulator. It's like press A to hear I love you. No, it's some party games and that kind of stuff.
More Mist and Mosquitoes. I got you. Guitar Hero. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. I know what you're talking about.
Love simulator.
New game. Someone feel
love
free
simulator.
To take
yeah, you mean like you're talking to someone, you're like, yeah, you guys play any love simulators? Like, you mean like eroge? No, like just actual love simulator.
Just I love you.
Just when
press the button.
Says I love you.
Press the button. Someone says I love you.
It's like a robotic. It's a 4-bit robotic voice.
Wait, would technically those old AKB games count as a love simulator then?
I guess
the ones where you go on a date, but it's just a video. You don't even choose options.
I should stream one of those actually. That'd be fun. I should stream one of those.
I don't even know where you get them on. Were those only on PSP?
It's PSP and PS3. There was one on PS3, yeah.
Okay. Well,
so I mean, I have a PSP that I was given. So to stream it, I would need like a composite, like a cable, like a video out cable for the PSP, and then the game,
which they did make. I mean, to Sony's credit, they did make They
did make one, yeah. So I gotta hunt it down. I should look for that. That should be my next find. I should go hunt for the 3000 series video out cable so I can stream PSP stuff. I think it'd be fun because there's likewise there's so many weird PSP games out there. So
lots of love simulators on PSP.
Yeah,
more on Vita.
It's true. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Come hang out and stuff. I'm on YouTube as well, actually. I've been doing some more videos every now and then on my vlog channel. I don't know. There's no link to it though.
I mean, I can start putting a link. Would you like me to link it? Do you want to say I can put a link? It's easy.
Just I renamed my channel to Sil, SIL, which is a name that I go by in certain circles. So go look that up, I guess.
Well, you can find me on Twitch at Ninja Trickster, and I also have a YouTube channel, same name, Ninja Trickster. Very simple. I'm currently streaming Lords of the Fallen, which has actually been pretty good. Continuing my Souls-like grinds through Lords of the Fallen, and we're almost done with Alan Wake, so we'll finish that up, and we'll be playing some more creepy Halloween games. We did an FMV game last night, which was the Underworld Island, so that was kind of like a Chinese FMV game, but really well done. Really well done. VOD will be up probably next week.
Or you doing more Chilla's art stuff, or?
Yeah, I'll be doing Parasocial. Is it Parasocial? Is that what it's called?
That's the new one, yeah. Parasocial.
Yeah, I'll be doing the Parasocial probably this weekend. And there's one more small game like that I want to do as well. So I try to get some more of these horror games out the way. Hopefully not creep myself. I do recommend that you should play the Welcome to Kowloon. Kowloon?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Kowloon.
Yeah, Kowloon, yeah, dude. Play that junk. That was Chilla's Arts OG style with scare factor times 10, man. Junk with
just because it looks
realistic, right? Yeah. Fudge. They got the atmosphere, the sound design, everything. It's only an hour or less, so.
It's like 9 CAD, so it's pretty cheap.
It's pretty cheap. I definitely can I can recommend it. It's a good experience if you want to do that on stream.
I want to be scared. I actually I hate horror games because I stream at night. So the last thing I want to do after I stream a horror game is go to bed because I don't want to.
I've gotten used to it. I might not be able to fight real life, but I can fight some ghosts.
Yeah, I can. Okay, good. That's all that matters, really.
Anyways, we'll catch you all next week for episode 183 of the Unknown Games Podcast, where we'll learn more about the tales and triumphs and failures of Adrian.
Yeah. So let us know what your favorite meal is at McDonald's. Leave that in the comments, and we'll rate your McDonald's meals. How's that? We should do an episode where we rate your McDonald's meal.
What? Wait, rate your favorite meal from McDonald's?
Yeah, drop that in the comments. What do you get? What's your go-to? And then we'll review them.
Okay. I guess that's it then. Cool.
That'd be
drop them in the comments.
Next episode is just McDonald's reviews, and if there's no reviews, then that's the episode.
That's the episode. Bye.
All right.